Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to repeat myself here for a little while, but I'm used to repeating myself because you got to repeat yourself so people pay attention and hear what you're saying. Some people you got to repeat it 50 times before it soaks in, and other people all you got to do is think it and they pick it up. But job security, tax, job creation tax, that would help us all out, people. I know you've heard me say this, and I'm going to say it again. It will help us out quite a bit. You know, old Bush, he tried to grease the wheels, you know what I mean, by giving everybody free money. I don't get it. To go in a store and buy things. They just buy stuff and they don't buy no more because they ain't got no more money. You need to take that money and put it on projects, road construction, stuff like that. See, once you get people going to work, and you got to keep having money put in there. His thing was he took so much money, just, I don't trillion, whatever he had, and it was here. And when it was gone, it was gone. Savings accounts don't work that way. Business don't work that way. That's why I want Donald Trump, because he'll figure that out. Because I know I figured it out. That Donald Trump would definitely figure it out. I'm waiting. And I keep mentioning it. And I'm like, come on, man. Come on, bro. This'll work. I know it'll work. Job creation tax. How to talk to people to get them to listen. If you ever worked a temp, I don't have to tell you, or a job service where you have to pay them, or you work for somebody else. When you're working for somebody else, for a company, say a construction company, they pay you, say 20. They're charging 30. Do you see what I mean? For just you. You're getting 20, they get the other 10. They get paid by how many heads they got working. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing with a tax. If we got a tax, wouldn't you pay, if you're making $20 an hour, what's $1 an hour? To know that dollar is going to create jobs in the future where you won't have to be worrying about your job no more. If you get tired of that job, you can find another one. And your kids will be working and their kids won't have to worry about it. Social Security lasted a very long time. And the only reason Social Security did what Social Security did is where they took that money and they started putting their fingers in it, putting a little bit here, a little bit there. If they left it alone, people working would have kept it building up. Because there's more people working, there's more young people than there are old people. Old people die. It's just what happens. But, yeah. It's what happens, but it would generate money. It would generate it. And if we had overseers watching this money, well, this money can't go nowhere unless it's making money. Do you know what I mean? No loans to big corporations. It's construction only. No money for factories or nothing like that. Blue collar work only. That could be financing, building homes and reselling them for a low price, a low income, financial situation. It could be for that. That'd generate more money. See, once you get blue collar working, you're going to have money. You're going to go into Buy shoes for your kids, buy stuff, buy junk, buy food, buy beer, buy alcohol, go to titty bars. I don't know what you're going to do, but all I know is you're going to have the money to do it. And then when you go do it and have fun, money's going to go to somebody else. McDonald's going to have to start hiring because they're going to need the help. They're going to have to build more McDonald's because there's going to be more people in the stores. Another thing, electric cars. It's so self-powered automobiles. Listen to my words. Google self-powered motors, electric motors, and you'll see what I'm saying works. It'll work. Any movable part of a car, the rear end, the hubs, it don't matter. Turn them into an alternator too. Design. If NASA can go to the moon, they can design this if they haven't already. Where the automobile, when it's moving, when the tire's spinning, it's making electricity for the batteries powering the motor. You see what I mean? Self-powered automobiles, electric self-powered automobiles. If you look at some of that artwork that I sent, there's one that's 14 minutes long. I put it in there, that automobile, what I just told you about. You just got to look through all that stuff that I sent. I tweeted. But once you got that car going, we don't have to pay no gas. We can tell those black blood motherfuckers to suck off. Black blood, I mean, when I say black blood motherfuckers, I mean oil. Goodbye, oil. Sorry, Texas. But you know, when you made enough money invested in something else, really, I'm sorry. But we can always use oil for different things right now. You know what I mean? But that money that you spend on gasoline every week, every month, think how much. Think how much. That much money you can put your kids through college, buy a home, buy a new car, buy clothes, buy more food. I mean, oil's inflation. It causes inflation. Prices to go up on everything. It does. It's part of it. Damn, why can't freaking people see what's going on? What's the problem? It's easy to fix when you find the problem. It's like cancer. Well, what's the cure for cancer? It's the cause, motherfucker. It's the cause. How to cure cancer is stop the cause of it. Simple as that. Outlaw the causes of cancer. And that would be a big one. Self-powered electrical cars. Automobiles. Another thing I want to say. This black and white, it's a lie. They taught us to lie like Santa Claus. They've been teaching us to lie about things. It's pretty easy to lie anymore. And it's a lie. I've never seen a black person or a white person in my life. It's brown. Adam and Eve. Adam come from the ground. The Bible says from the soil. The soil is brown. Different shades of brown. Sometimes it's real dark brown. Real dark brown. Chocolate brown. Dark brown. Almost so brown, almost looks black, but it's not black. It's brown. Brown hair, black eyes, brown hair, blonde hair, brown eyes. You see what I mean? Tans, brown. It's brown. Even the lightest complexion, whitish brown, reddish brown, yellowish brown. You see what I mean? There's brown in everything. We're all the freaking same is what I'm trying to say. Separating us up, man, keeps us fighting and fussing. You know, we gotta love each other. We gotta love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you can't love yourself, how you gonna love your freaking neighbor? And I hated on that application where it says your race, are you white, black, Indian? I just go through the motherfucker, mark them on, so you know, you figure it out, you bozo, you racist pig. And that's what I think too when I see that on an application. It's like, whoever put that on there is a racist pig. You know, and that's how I feel. They shouldn't have that on there. You know, they shouldn't. They say it's to so many white people, they gotta hire so many black people. Black people. There is no black people. You know what I mean? And why not hire on skill, what they can do? You know, their application should be what they can do, how they did it, when they did it, da-da-da-da-da-da. Not the color of their skin. You know? The color of their skin is brown, and we're all freaking brown. And when people say people of color, it's like, what the fuck about me, man? What am I, glass? I ain't a color? You dumb monkeys. People need to think before they say shit. And they get college educations, but they don't got an IQ. I mean, you can go and get an education all you want, but it doesn't serve the purpose, man, when it comes when you need IQ. You know, it's like a bolt and screw. You can sit there and look at it and wonder about it, but if you don't know how to put them together and got the IQ to put them together, you're pretty well fucked up. Well, this is me. This is Robert. This is Bob. That's how I feel about things. Nah, I didn't go to school. I wish I did. If you ask me about education, it's like, oh man, listen, either get a good education or you're going to have to squeeze the head off a penny. And me, I was a wild child. I went out and made money, but I spun money, give money away. Took care of people when I needed it, they wasn't there for me. Especially a lot of family members. Isn't that fucked when your own relation does that? Not family. I got friends that are family. They're family. They're not here, they're in Tucson, but they're family, they're in my heart. I think about them all the time. But relations, those blood, motherfuckers that cut your throat quick. All they give a fuck is what they can get from you. They take kindness as a weakness. You know? Either they think that if you're kind to them, either you're stupid or you're afraid of them or you want something from them. They don't understand you do things out of love. Monkey City, isn't it? Wouldn't you say so? Hey, you want to know one of the cool cities, and I think, is Kansas City, Missouri. If you've never been to the Missouri River and Purcell Bridge and all that stuff, and Bridge of America, I mean, I've been all under there. I lived over there in Harlem, Kansas City. I lived over there. I lived on Warwick and Truce and Broadway, where I left my doors open. I was the only light skin. Everybody else was a darker brown than me, but everybody treated me good. People couldn't believe it. It's like, they'd come up and say, you leave your door unlocked here? I said, man, ain't nobody gonna hurt me here. People would come up and ask, pulled in my drive, and the brothers would surround the car. You know, what do you want Robert for? It was like, I'd come out, like, it's all cool, man. Show love, Robert. Peace out, man. Remember those old days when people would say, show the love, peace out, man. Yeah, I miss that. I miss Arizona too. Semi-well, I worked in the mines. Most of the people I know are Chicanos up there. I want to tell you something there. When I was working in Tucson at a young age, I remember the Chicanos that I worked with were bitching about the Mexicans. Mexicans come from Mexico, and they were bitching about them coming over here, taking their jobs, working for a little bit. That's why we don't make no money over here now, because those cocksuckers come over and do it for nothing. That's what they'd say, you know? Like, hey, man, chill. This is cool. And they all want to fuck with Trump because he wants to build a wall. I don't understand now. You got all those people out there marching. They're just grouping up, just doing something. They're probably freaking bored. But imagine both of them says, man, I wish they'd build a wall one time in their life. I wish they'd build a wall, keep those cats from coming and stealing our jobs. But people were saying that. I was thinking, they got families. And they're working for a little bit of nothing to send that home. They got to, or their family won't eat. They're our neighbors. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. Mexico is our neighbors. But I say, when they build that wall, we need that wall for security reasons. We need to keep the heroin and shit out. And illegal activity bullshit, because it's really fucking up our country, y'all. But have exit points at this wall where you're coming in, going out, and have temporary American government temporary services. Well, we get a little bit of money from it to pay for the wall. When the Mexicans are coming over to go work to the temporary service, the only way they can get jobs through that temporary service, so much of that money goes to pay off that wall. That's what I think Trump meant about paying off the wall. He's going to get the Mexican people, and I'm just sitting here waiting for him to say that. I don't know why he ain't doing it, but I keep mentioning it. I know you had that in your mind, dude. I just know you did. When I look at people and I can just feel things, their thoughts. I can just see them saying things, in my head. I don't hear them saying it. My head, I feel it. It's hard. It's psychic shit. Yeah, I got this psychic thing. And yes, I can prove it. Fox News, Tucson, Arizona, 520-770-1123, extension 5. I used to call 3 after hours. Leave message. Hear that noise? I think that's like freaking CIA. No, I think my battery's going low. Hey, but anyway, if we all work together and we love each other and we take care of each other and we care about each other, we can make this work. And we get rid of. We find help. I don't want to say get rid of, but we find help with people who's got this violent attention in their mind and their heart and the craziness from drugs and the environment that they grew up in, and help them get through all that shit to make them better persons. When you put them in prison, we need to make it like a giant nut house. And find out the reason, not just a housing, but like a medical doctor, to one big psychiatrist thing, in prisons, to figure out how to train people with their thoughts, why you do it, why do you, peace, love, y'all. This is Rob, Bob. But you can call me Casey, or you can call me Mr. Slick, or you can call me Yo Joe. Peace, love. Just don't call me late for a beer. I don't drink beer. I smoke weed. Peace up, y'all.